Okay, this is a little video about how to handle the data that you might have collected in the physical properties lab or other labs in using Excel and graphing it. Here you have some sort of made up data for the crackers. The texture analyzer data for the crackers is these values are in grams. And here's the water activities. And note I've split the fresh number out from the rest of the table. So what you want to do is highlight the data, and then you want to go to Insert. And everybody thinks you want to make a line graph. No, you don't want to make a line graph. You want to make a scatter graph. Okay, and the one you want is the first one here. Scatter with only markers. Okay, so we'll put that one in here, and then let's move it up here. And let's make it a little bigger. And I like to get rid of these lines, so I right click on them and I delete them. And now what you want is to, there's other lines we could have made. We could have connected the dots and all that stuff. We don't want that. We want to go here to Layout. Then we want to go to Trend Line and go to Linear. Okay, so that gives us a linear trend line here. Now, a couple other things we can do. We can lay out the chart title, and we'll put it centered overlay. So we'll call this cracker texture analyzer data. That's not actually a very good title, but you get the point here. So we'll call it that. And then we will also lay out the axis titles. The horizontal axis title is going to be title below axis. We're going to call that water activity, which is what it is. And then the axis title, the vertical axis title, we're going to rotate it. And we're going to call that force. Oops, got to spell it right. And then we'll put grams so we know what the units are. And we'll click that. So there we go. So we're almost done here. We could actually get rid of this stuff over here. We'll just click on it and then we'll delete it. And now we have to put in the fresh value here. And so to do that, there are a number of ways you can do it. You can go to the shapes and then go to a circle, a little oval here, a little tiny one. And the fresh value is 1200. So we're going to get, fairly close here. And we're going to make a little thing like that. And we can also, just to differentiate this from the other dots, we can change its color. We can make it red, like so. Okay, so there you see, and that's the fresh one. Here's the line, the trend line for the data we actually collected. So if we actually, move this over here, we could actually then drop down here and say, well, the water activity for the fresh should be about, looks like 0.15, 0.16, something like that. So that's actually, and there you go. Now you have a nice graph to go along with this data. And if you use other things you can do as well, you can actually go back here to the layout, and you can go for the more trend line options. You can actually display the equation of that line on the chart and also the R² value. And you see those right here. Okay, let's put this over here. So our R² is 0.9735. That's pretty good. And there's the equation of the line. So basically for any water activity, X, we can now calculate what the Y value, what the force should be for crackers now. So that's the way you do it. Remember that you go to the scatter plot, not to the line plot. That's what you want right there.